Yesterday, as the president was touring the KISSI region, there are various events which erupted and shocked my mind. When this event was going on, the governor for KISSI, Simba Arati, came out and disclosed a lot of information which took very many by surprise. You know, Governor Simba Arati has always been known as a fierce defender of RAILA Amolo Odinga. And during this conference, he came out to pour love and support to the current president, William Ruto. We all know Governor Simba Arati came in prominence when he was in Nairobi, and RAILA Odinga had come back from outside the country, and he gave a speech known as "While You Were Away." That speech is still known by very many in Nairobi. Governor Simba Arati also was the former member of the Dagoretti North, courtesy of RAILA's support. So during this conference, Governor Simba Arati came out to give information on how he went and visited William Ruto in State House, to an extent that William Ruto gave him money which amounted to 2 million Kenyan shillings, to which he served to the border people. So in this episode, I've come to talk about Governor Simba Arati's speech and what it means in the KISSI politics. But before I do this, I want to let you know that this is a new channel. If you are here for the first time, please subscribe so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I opened up this channel so that we can talk about the Kenyan political events. So, before I proceed on this, let me first give you the tape when Governor Simba Arati was delivering the love he had for William Ruto. Here is the tape.
Mimi kama gavana wa KISSI niko tayari kufanya kazi na serikali kuu. Katiba inasema serikali kuu na serikali ya ugatuzi lazima zifanye kazi pamoja. Na lazima mimi kama gavana nifanye kazi, niletee watu wangu maendeleo. Mimi kama mwana ODM na ndugu yangu ni mtu wa UDA, tunasimamia masuala yale. Sio haya, si vitina, si kukosa. It's not about quarreling. It's about complementing each other in the business of managing of this country. Your Excellency, you are the President of the Republic of Kenya, ambao ulipewa kisu. Sisi hata kama tunapiga kelele to distract you, if you get distracted, we'll blame your regime. Unajua ulitushinda kura, ndio ulitushinda. Nataka nikuulize tu wewe, na nataka nirudie, wewe ulikuwa ODM mara ya kwanza, ukatembea na baba, wewe ukaona mambo sio mzuri sana, ukaepa, ukaungana na mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta. Leo hii wewe ni rais. Kwa sababu ya msimamo wako, baba anaongoza maandamano na sisi tunafuata yeye. Wewe kama kiongozi wa nchi, tafadhali ita mzee, kana yeye. Sisi hatutaki nusu mkate. Tunataka wewe ukule hii mkate mkubwa na ukatie kila moja. Kate moja KISSI, moja Ujaluoni, moja kipande moja, nchi yote ifurahie. Tunakukaribisha. Tutakuja State House. Nitaleta viongozi hawa kuja kuomba maendeleo. Na utakuwa tibidisho, mimi nimekuja kule, ile pesa umenipa peke yake ni milioni 2 ambao nilipeleka kwa bodaboda sako. Hakuna atuombi pesa, kwa sababu pesa lazima watu watengeneze. We will support you. We will support your agenda. Niliona uko na roho safi. Na hii roho safi wacha ipeleke nchi yetu mbele.
So that is Simba Arati. First of all, we all remember the first people who went to State House. They are banned from ODM PGs, and those people were Jalango and others. But it seems that very many people from within the ODM normally flock State House for freebies. And if you had that speech of Simba Arati, he went on to acknowledge that he went to William Ruto and got some money for his circle, and he also said that he's prepared to also take more leaders to State House. I don't know how RAILA will receive this, but to me, I think this started when the election had just ended. We all know that the KISSI region voted for RAILA at a tune of, I think, 55%. RAILA won this region. But when it reached a time of giving out positions in parliament, whereas William Ruto appointed Osoro as chief whip within the National Assembly, RAILA never wanted not to appoint anyone from this region. And this came to bring about a battle in the Senate. We all remember that Senator Omogen, the Senate for Nyamira, who also hails from this KISSI region, came out to fight for these positions. He went out to say that the KISSI region voted for Raila Amolo Odinga, yet they are not mirrored in the positions which were appointed by ODM. Okay, so this speech by Simba Arati shows how the KISSI region is shifting more and more to William Ruto. Let me first give you the tape when the senator for Nyamira fought for the position of Parliamentary Service Commission before we proceed.
The Speaker, when you have leadership, you need to be magnanimous. You need to put service ahead of personal interests. And the Senator Cheriot, leader of majority, you will go far because you have demonstrated that you are magnanimous. I've gone through the members serving in committees, and you have not allocated yourself even one committee. I also want to thank the side of majority, because going to the sessional committees, none of the senators in leadership have taken up committees on any sessional committee membership. That is magnanimous. But on this side, the side that should be leading with example, Mr. Speaker, our leaders have allocated themselves membership in all the sessional committees. Shame on us. Shame on us. Mr. Speaker, I cannot understand a situation, Mr. Speaker, where yesterday a senator representing a very special constituency of disability, made a passionate plea that she be given membership in the Committee of ICT. She has been excluded, Mr. Speaker. But what I'm seeing here, Mr. Speaker, and with tremendous respect to those in leadership, distinguished senators, Mr. Speaker, is a situation, Mr. Speaker, where somebody is in leadership, but they still want to serve in 4 other committees. What are we trying to show, Mr. Speaker? Leadership is not about you being greedy, Mr. Speaker. Leadership is about you giving opportunities to those who have the same qualification as you to serve, Mr. Speaker. The law students watching their professor here, professor of law, professor of gender, being excluded from membership of justice and legal affairs. What message are we sending, Mr. Speaker? Mr. Speaker, nobody is more special in the contribution that we made in garnering votes for our party leader, Raila Amolo Odinga, Mr. Speaker. From the county of Nyamira, from the county of KISSI, we gave as much as we could, like the senator for Isiolo, Mr. Speaker. And I can read the figures. From the county of Nyamira, Mr. Speaker, we delivered 129,000 votes to Raila Odinga. From Isiolo, Mr. Speaker, Raila Odinga got 26,000. He lost to William Ruto, who got 32,000, Mr. Speaker. But as we speak here, Mr. Speaker, the only way you want to thank the Omogusi nation is to say that we deserve nothing, Mr. Speaker. Don't we have capacity to learn, Mr. Speaker? Even in the county of KISSI, where William Samoei Ruto got 134,000 votes, against Raila Odinga at 263,000. He has rewarded the Omogusi nation with the seat of whip in the National Assembly. Because you must have regional balance. You must have fairness, Mr. Speaker. And we must speak these things because an injustice anywhere should never be tolerated, Mr. Speaker. And I'm telling you, Mr. Speaker, this idea of trying to fight people, we have tried it on this side and we have failed terribly, Mr. Speaker. William Ruto was a member of ODM, Mr. Speaker. He was a member of ODM. He was mistreated, he left, went to church, prayed. He is now the President of the Republic of Kenya. In the last parliament, Mr. Speaker, we joined hands here to sack one of the best speakers, Senator for Tharaka Nithi, Kithure Kindiki. As we speak today, Mr. Speaker, he is waiting to be vetted to become a CS, Interior and National Security. And I'm telling those who may have lined up to finish the son of Nyamukami, son of Omogusi, you will never succeed, Mr. Speaker. I'm a Christian. I go to the SDA church. I go to the Catholic church. I go to the Evangelical church. I have people pray for me, including my dear wife, Mr. Speaker. We must send a statement, Mr. Speaker, that there should be fairness from this side, the minority side, Mr. Speaker. These names as tabled, Mr. Speaker, even if I will be the only one protesting, I want to go on record that I register my protestations against the list as presented, Mr. Speaker.
That is the Senator for Nyamira. We all remember that the ODM had appointed Amina Dulo in this commission because at first Odinga's brother, Oburu Odinga, wanted to take this position. So when Oburu Odinga stood down for Amina Dulo, this brought more battles when the Senator for Nyamira echoed his sentiments from the KISSI region. So I think the KISSI region is starting to see that they may not be wanted in the Azimio coalition. Yet, in the Kenya Kwanza, they were given a slot as the chief whip in the National Assembly. Okay. Truth be told, one of the best assets William Ruto holds is rewarding royalty. You could see that everyone who fought for his presidency was rewarded. Even Muhammad Ali Jichopevu was nominated, was appointed in the Parliament Service Commission. Everyone who fought for Ruto's presidency was rewarded fruitfully. So I think we are going to see more and more people from within the KISSI region shifting to the Kenya Kwanza government. You cannot tell me that a person who was once known as a fierce defender of Raila Odinga that is coming out to pour his love out to the sitting president. Just imagine if there was a decisive vote in KISSI region. Do you think Simba Arati can fight as he used to do? Because he knows even if Ruto wins, he will be in safe hands. And even if Raila wins, still will be in safe hands. So, to me, I think the KISSI region is shifting, and is shifting greatly to the Kenya Kwanza government. Of course, that is my opinion. You can also tell me what you think by commenting on this video. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, please leave a like, comment, but also most importantly, subscribe so that I can be motivated to continue giving you more peace.